What's up, martial artists, and welcome to a new video on my channel. Days after his knockout win over former UFC champion Tyron Woodley, Jake Paul is already angling for a fight with another UFC star. They are now in negotiations, and it may even come about. The YouTuber turned professional boxer put out a fight offer to Jorge Masvidal. Speaking on his brother's podcast Impulsive on Tuesday, Paul responded to Masvidal's recent comments saying he won't fight him and made him a lucrative offer in the process. Masvidal was like, "I either fight the best people or I fight for money. And you're neither of those. You ain't paying the right amount of money," Paul said. "Masvidal, I have an offer for you right now, $5 million guarantee, plus percentage of the pay-per-views. That's the most you have ever done as a fighter, ever. So now you can't say, I either fight the best people or I fight for money. $5 million guarantee, plus pay-per-view. Let's make it happen. That's the most you have ever gotten paid. Period." Of course, Masvidal is under exclusive contract with the UFC and is not allowed to fight anywhere else unless given permission by the UFC. Recent fighters that have competed in boxing have fought out their UFC contracts or, in very few cases like Conor McGregor vs Floyd Mayweather, have worked in conjunction with the UFC to make the boxing match happen. Of course, Masvidal isn't comparable with Conor, but he's also selling lots of pay-per-views. That's why Dana could sign off on that fight. Paul recognizes that a hurdle for a potential fight with Masvidal. "Daddy Dana just has to let you out of your contract," Paul said. "You work for the UFC. You're a bitch basically." It didn't take long for Masvidal to respond to these comments. He took to Twitter telling Paul the purse would have to be much higher for the UFC to even consider making the fight. "The UFC isn't gonna let me go for chump change," Masvidal wrote. "Make that 20 guaranteed plus PPV and I'm sure the UFC will be okay with it as long as I break them off their fee and then I'll gladly break your face." And yes, friends, that is a tough statement from Masvidal. I mean, Jake Paul's offer for $5 million is a lot of money, but if you look at McGregor v Mayweather where McGregor earned $100 million, you know that $20 million would be fair for Masvidal in my opinion. Paul is currently in search of his next opponent, and it could be Masvidal. But let me know your thoughts about it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe and activate notifications for more. See you next time.